The most profitable video games in the world don't cost a single dollar to play. What if a business could become a multi-billion-dollar empire by giving its core product away for free to 99% of its customers? It sounds like a path to bankruptcy, but it's the single most dominant business model in modern gaming. Games like Fortnite and Candy Crush have generated tens of billions of dollars in revenue. One, not by selling game discs or downloads, but by selling things that, in many cases, have zero impact on your ability to win. For decades, the business of video games was simple. You walked into a store and paid a high price upfront, $50 or $60, for a game cartridge or a disc. The transaction was clean and complete. You paid your money, you got the full game. Then, the internet enabled a new, radically different strategy, the freemium model. The name is a blend of free and premium. You can download and play the entire, high-quality game for hundreds of hours without ever spending a cent. But a tiny fraction of the player base, a small sliver of the audience, voluntarily spends hundreds, thousands, or even tens of thousands of dollars on optional, in-game purchases. Point 2. This model, once a niche, now completely dominates the industry. So how is it possible to build a financial empire on a customer base where the overwhelming majority never pays you? What are the powerful psychological triggers that convince millions of people to pay for things they don't technically need? And what is the hidden strategy that turns free players into one of the company's most valuable assets? That's the question we're answering today. The genius of the freemium model begins by removing the single biggest point of friction between a company and its potential customers: the price. By making the game completely free to start, companies like Epic Games, the creators of Fortnite, and King, the creators of Candy Crush, can acquire an absolutely massive user base. Point 3. We're talking hundreds of millions, even billions of players. This scale is something the old, premium model could never dream of. This massive pool of players is the foundation upon which the entire freemium empire is built. But what about the 99% of players who never spend any money? They aren't freeloaders. In the freemium ecosystem, they are a critical part of the product. In a multiplayer game like Fortnite, the millions of free players are the ones who fill the servers. They ensure that a paying player can log on at any time of day and instantly find a full match. They are the lifeblood that makes the world feel populated and alive. Crucially, they also serve as the audience. What's the point of buying a rare, expensive skin if there's no one around to see it? In a single-player game like Candy Crush, free players are the engine of viral growth. They connect their Facebook accounts, send requests to their friends, and create a powerful sense of social proof that keeps the game at the top of the App Store charts. In both cases, the free players provide immense value through their time, their attention, and their participation. They are the top of a gigantic sales funnel. Once a game has acquired a massive audience, the challenge is to generate revenue without making the free players feel alienated or forced to pay. The industry has perfected two distinct, psychologically masterful strategies for this. Path A, the Fortnite model, selling cosmetic status. Fortnite's monetization strategy is deceptively simple. They sell things that change how you look, not how you play. The items for sale are purely cosmetic. This includes character outfits, or skins, dance moves, or emotes, and custom designs for your gliders and gear. Point 4. This is the golden rule. Fortnite is never pay to win. A player using the default, free skin has the exact same statistical chance of winning a match as a player who just spent $20 on the latest superhero skin. So why do people spend billions on these items? Because this model brilliantly taps into fundamental human desires for status, identity, and self-expression. A rare skin isn't just a cosmetic change, it's a signal. It tells other players that you're a dedicated fan, that you're skilled, or that you were present for a special, one-time-only in-game event. The pre-game lobby is no longer just a waiting room, it's a digital fashion show. Epic Games amplifies this with a constantly rotating item shop. Skins are often available for a limited time, creating a powerful sense of urgency and FOMO, the fear of missing out. Path B, the Candy Crush model, selling convenience and progression. Candy Crush takes a different, but equally potent, approach. It sells advantages that help you save time or overcome frustration. The game is free to play, but your progress is gated. You are given a limited number of lives. When you fail a level and run out, you have two choices. You can wait a set amount of time for your lives to regenerate, or you can pay about $1 to refill them instantly and keep playing. When you get stuck on a particularly difficult level, you again have two choices. You can keep trying, sometimes for days, or you can buy a special power-up, a booster, that makes the level significantly easier. This model is a masterclass in targeting psychological pain points. The game's difficulty is not random. It is carefully designed to create moments of intense frustration. The microtransaction is then presented as a small, easy, and instant solution to that emotional pain. It's a strategy that effectively converts human impatience directly into revenue. The financial engine of the entire freemium model is built on a simple, statistical truth. Most players will never, ever pay. The business relies on what is often called the 2 rule. Only a tiny fraction of the total player base, typically between 2 and 5%, will ever make an in-game purchase. But within that small group of spenders is an even more exclusive group, the high rollers, often referred to in the industry as whales. These are the players who will spend hundreds, or even thousands of dollars over the lifetime of the game. A significant portion of a freemium game's entire revenue can come from less than 1% of its audience. The system works because each individual purchase is designed to feel small and insignificant. These are microtransactions. $1 for more lives. $10 for a battle pass in Fortnite. These small purchases don't trigger the same psychological alarm bells as a $60 price tag. They feel harmless. But when you multiply these seemingly tiny transactions by hundreds of millions of players and billions of hours of engagement, you get a revenue stream of staggering proportions. This isn't random, it's a science. Every element, from the price of a power-up to the color of a buy button, is A/B tested and optimized with data to maximize engagement and spending. 5 So, let's connect the dots. The freemium model begins by demolishing the price barrier to acquire a colossal audience. 6 It brilliantly utilizes the 99 of non-paying players as a vital part of the game's ecosystem, providing content, competition, and an audience. Then, it masterfully converts a tiny fraction of this audience into revenue by selling either cosmetic status like Fortnite, or convenient progression like Candy Crush. 7 It leverages powerful psychological drivers like FOMO, social status, and impatience, all powered by small, seemingly harmless microtransactions. And that is the secret. In the freemium model, the game is not the actual product. The players are. The game itself is a massive, incredibly sophisticated machine designed to do one thing: to sort its millions of users. It sorts the vast majority who provide value with their time and attention, from the tiny minority who provide value with their wallets. The free game is simply the cost of building the world's most effective and entertaining customer segmentation engine. If this strategy has unlocked a new level of understanding for you, help us out by hitting that like button and subscribing for more content. The brilliance of this model is its financial power. It has a virtually unlimited ceiling on the potential revenue from a single customer, unlike the old model where you sold one box for one fixed price. It also transforms games into long-term services, generating continuous revenue for years on end through a constant stream of new content and items to buy. The broader business principle here is a masterclass in creating asymmetric business models. These are models where different groups of customers are treated in fundamentally different ways to maximize the health of the entire ecosystem. Free users get a high-quality entertainment product in exchange for their engagement. Their engagement, in turn, makes the experience more valuable for the small group of paying, premium users. This isn't just in gaming. You see it in ad-supported media, where free viewers watch ads that pay for the content. You see it in software, where a free version serves as marketing for a powerful enterprise version. It's a powerful strategy for dominating a market at scale. If you learn something new, hit the like button and subscribe for more strategy breakdowns. And let us know in the comments, what company's strategy should we unlock next?